In this lesson, I will be talking about how to multiply and divide integers. Let's get started with multiplication. All we're going to do is actually use the same process as if the numbers were positive. The only difference is we have to take a look at the sign of our answer. If the numbers we're multiplying have the same sign, the answer will be positive. And if the numbers we're multiplying have an opposite sign, then the answer will be negative. So let's take a look at some examples. Negative 3 times 4. So I just used the regular multiplication. 3 times 4 gives me 12, but now I check to see what sign it is. Since negative 3 and positive 4 have opposite signs, my answer is going to be negative. So negative 3 times 4 will be negative 12. Alright, let's take a look at this example. Negative 5 squared. Well, negative 5 squared means negative 5 times negative 5. Again, I'm just going to do this math just like if it was positive numbers. 5 times 5 gives me 25. But now I'm going to check the sign. Since they're both negative, they have the same sign. That means my answer will be positive. So negative 5 squared is a positive 25. Let's take a look if we had more than 2 digits when we're multiplying. Just like regular multiplication, I'm going to take the first 2 digits and multiply them together. And again, I'll use the same process as if they were positive numbers. So 13 times 9. So I'm going to write this vertically, and 9 times 3 gives me 27. So I carry the 2 into the tens. 9 times 1 gives me 9, plus 2 gives me 11. Now again, I check the sign. I have a positive 13 and a negative 9. Opposite signs create a negative answer. So now I have negative 117 times negative 4. Again, I multiply these like they were positive numbers. So now I have 4 times 7, which is 28. Carry the 2 into the tens. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6, and 4 times 1 is 4. Now I need to check the sign. Since they're both negative, they have the same sign, my answer is going to be positive. So my final answer for this question is positive 468. Alright, now that we've gone through multiplication, let's take a look at dividing integers. Again, we're just going to use the same method as if the numbers were positive. The only difference is we're going to check for the sign after we've done the division. Again, if the two numbers have the same sign, our solution will be positive, but if they have opposite signs, the solution will be negative. Let's take a look at a couple examples. 135 divided by negative 9. So I'm going to do my long division with positive numbers. So 9 goes into 13 once. I subtract 9. I get 4. Then I need to bring down the 5. So now I have 45. And 9 goes into 45 5 times. 45 minus 45 will give me 0. So I got my solution of 15. Now I just need to check the sign. Since I have a positive 135 and a negative 9, those are opposite signs, which means my answer will be negative. So 135 divided by negative 9 equals negative 15. Alright, let's take a look at another example here. Negative 327 divided by negative 3. Again, I just do the division as if they were positive numbers, and then I'll check for the sign later. 3 goes into 3 once. 1 times 3 gives me 3, so I subtract. I get 0. Then I need to bring down the 2. 3 goes into 2 0 times because 3 is larger than 2. 0 times 3 is 0, so I'm going to subtract 0, which gives me 2. Now I need to bring down the 7. And 3 goes into 27 9 times. and 9 times 3 gives me 27, and then when I subtract I get a remainder of 0. So my answer is 109. Now I just need to check the sign. Since both numbers are negative, they have the same sign, which means my answer will be positive. So negative 327 divided by negative 3 equals positive 109. Now you can multiply and divide integers.